Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm traffic anchor Danielle Leone, and we're interrupting Scripps News programming to bring you guys live coverage of a huge announcement from MoDOT. They're marking the beginning of a construction project along I-70. This will expand the interstate to 3 lanes in eastern Jackson County and Lafayette County. It will start west of 7 Highway in Blue Springs and end near Route H east of Odessa. And speaking of that press conference, let's listen in.
That was a 20-mile stretch of interstate from Columbia to Kingdom City. Just 9 months after the beginning of Columbia to Kingdom City, the team celebrated a groundbreaking for the second improved I-70 project, Warrington to Wentzville, which was also the largest single MoDOT contract to date, totaling $600 million. In President's speech, we are here today to celebrate the start of construction of the third interconnection project, Odessa to Odessa. The selected design-build team, the Rodbacher I-70 joint venture, has provided a variety of added value to the project, surpassing the addition of the 1 lane in each direction.
And we do apologize, folks. It looks like we have some technical difficulties with our audio. We hope to bring these remarks here shortly. But here's what we do know about that project once we get a rein of this. We know that this is an expansion that will include Blue Springs all the way to Odessa. And as part of this project, there will be improvements to interchanges at Route D in Bay City and at Highway 131 in Odessa. Now, the work, it's expected to be completed by the end of 2028. And it's all part of a bigger statewide project that we first heard about nearly 2 years ago. The overall project will add a 3rd lane on I-70 across most of the Show Me state. Now, the section being discussed today, we know, is the western portion of that project. It will eventually run from Blue Springs to Wentzville, which is about 40 miles west of St. Louis. MoDOT expects this total project to be done by 2030. Let's listen in.
These would not be possible without the approval and support of the Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission. Here today on behalf of the Commission is Chairman Warren Erdman. Please welcome him to the podium.
Thank you, Carly, and welcome everyone. Appreciate everyone coming today. Thanks to our friends in the media who came out today. It's really important. I want to thank all the elected officials who are here. I see a bunch of them. Too many to introduce, but thank you all for joining us, indispensable local partners. I'm Warren Erdman, and I'm currently serve as chairman of the Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission. It's an honor and a privilege to preside today as we were going to break down, but that might be a little challenging in here, as we go ahead and break ground on the next segment of I-70. As you may know, under the Missouri Constitution, the Commission's role is to direct the department's operations and focus on delivering road and bridge projects and maintaining Missouri's transportation system. Well, today we're here to celebrate another major milestone of MoDOT's statewide Improve I-70 program with the official groundbreaking of the 3rd project between Blue Springs and Odessa. This project, as well as the entire Improve I-70 program, wouldn't be possible without the generational investment in infrastructure made by our partners in the Missouri General Assembly. Let me just say how grateful we are, I see some members here today, to the General Assembly for realizing this unique opportunity to take one-time funds and address aging infrastructure. We are very grateful for their leadership. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity to bring a transformative project to Missouri, taking Missouri into the future with a 6-lane, 3 in each direction I-70 all the way from Kansas City to St. Louis. The speed at which this MoDOT team is delivering this project is eye-popping. This is the envy of the nation. The staff go to their colleagues at conferences. They're all asking, how are you able to move so quickly? And it's important. It's important because we're trying to get ahead of inflation. Inflation chews up our purchasing power, and thanks to the professionalism of the MoDOT staff, we're able to put these projects under contract very quickly on accelerated time frames and stay just ahead of each segment and the next segment as it comes along. We really do owe a debt of gratitude to our staff, and of course to our extremely professional bid teams who are delivering on these contracts. With that, let me take just a moment to congratulate the contractor team, Rademacher Eidecker Joint Venture, and the design team, Wilson & Company. They delivered a truly revolutionary approach to this under Missouri's national leading design build program. And as a result, we're able to move very quickly and deliver this project on time and on budget, and we express our gratitude to them. As I drove here today, I couldn't help but think the people who are working on this project, the folks on the front line out there every day in the next months ahead and years ahead, they're counting on Missourians to heed the warning to be careful in work zones. The risk they put themselves at is an inspiration to all of us, and the least we can do as motorists is to slow down, get off our phones, and pay attention as you drive through these work zones. Not only will they and their families appreciate it, but all Missourians will. So with that, let me express the Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission gratitude to all of the workers, the contractors, the subcontractors, and most especially, of course, our MoDOT team for making this project possible and for celebrating it with us today. Thank you for your time, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Chairman Erdman. I would like to take this time to recognize all the federal leaders who made this project possible. Joining us today from the federal level, we would like to recognize, on behalf of U.S. Senator Josh Hawley, please welcome Joe Makin. On behalf of Congressman Emanuel Cleaver, please welcome Kelly Montgomery. And on behalf of Congressman Sam Graves, please welcome Ryder Music. We are also joined today by Kevin Ward from the Federal Highway Administration. As mentioned, the funding for this 200 miles of I-70 is unique. The Missouri General Assembly and former Governor general revenue to make this happen. We would not be standing here today without these federal and state leaders. This project spans 2 counties and 5 cities. So in addition to our federal and state leaders, it would never have been possible without the help of and support of our local partners. We are thrilled to see some of our local elected officials here with us today, including Harold Hoffland, Lafayette County Presiding Commissioner. Monica Ritter, Lafayette County Northern Commissioner. Chris Lavese, Mayor of Blue Springs. Galen Erickson, Blue Springs District 1 Council Member. Kent Edmondson, Blue Springs District 2 Council Member. Christine Cates, City Administrator of Blue Springs. Nick Brummel, District 3 Council Member for Blue Springs. Mike Todd, Mayor of Green Valley. Ken Murphy, Green Valley City Administrator. Teresa Ozenbaugh, the Green Valley Deputy City Administrator. Melissa Johnson, Oak Grove Ward 3 Alderwoman. Darren Hillbrenner, Mayor of Bates City. Brian Barner, Mayor of Odessa. Shauna Davis, Odessa City Administrator. Kathy Thompson, Odessa Finance Director. Josh Thompson, Odessa Chief of Police. And Karen Findora, Odessa City Clerk. If I have missed any other local, county, and city elected officials in attendance, please stand and be recognized. Next, I'd like to welcome to the podium MoDOT Director Ed Hassinger.
Thanks, Carly. So I think the chairman said it pretty well on what we're doing here. But, you know, I've been with the department a long time, and we have talked about I-70 for literally decades. So, you know, I-70, the first interstate project in the country ever, was done by Missouri in 1956. And so the need to rebuild our interstate corridor for the next generation has been something we've talked about for a long time, and now it's great that it's here. So with the recognition of our legislature that we needed to put some money and our governor towards this, we've put the pieces together to put together a plan to totally rebuild Interstate 70 for the next generation. And I think that's something that needs to be thought about. This isn't just a project, while it's important right here where we are, and you heard all of our recognition of our local elected officials and our state elected officials. This is a generational thing that we've been talking about for a really long time, and a lot of foresight and a lot of hard work from a lot of people that came before us is now really being put into play, and we're seeing it on the ground with real construction. So what we're here to celebrate today is that exciting real construction that's going to start, and the collaboration that's happened between our team, the industry, and local and state and federal officials is what it takes to put one of these projects together. It's no small task, but I would say that there is probably a country that could do this like that team can. And so they're the conveners, they're the people that have brought the pieces together, and with the help of all the rest of the folks in the room and the people you represent, we're going to produce something that is going to be talked about for the next generation when we have to rebuild this in 70 years. So think about that. The investment we're making today is another 70-year investment. And I think that's really important to think about. So I wanted to recognize the MoDOT team that's been working on this. Somebody in the back of the room, Eric Kopinski, is our program director. He's probably, is he back there, Eric? Where are you? He's way back there, and that's like Eric, right? He's the guy that makes it all go and helps the team get what gets done. So, and we've got a great team at MoDOT. So with all the MoDOT people that are working on the 70 project, raise your hand, because you're already standing, right? Let's give them a round of applause for what they're doing. And so I just want to thank the collaborative effort, and I see a lot of the project team is right over here that are going to actually get the work done. We talked about it may be raining today, so it can rain while we're doing this and clear up so we can get to work tomorrow, right? All right, here we go. Thanks.
Thank you, Director Hassinger. Next, we'd like to welcome a special guest joining us from the Heavy Constructors Association, Kiki Curls. Kiki is a former Missouri Senator and House Representative for Jackson County, who currently serves as the Deputy Director of the Heavy Constructors Association of Greater Kansas City. Please welcome Kiki to the podium.
Good morning. As she stated, I'm former Senator Kiki Curls, representing the 9th District in Kansas City, and I am now Deputy Director of the Heavy Constructors Association of Greater Kansas City. I am so excited to be here today as we celebrate the improved I-70 from Blue Springs to Odessa groundbreaking. At the Heavies, as we're so affectionately called, our members are comprised of local contractors throughout the area that work hard to keep critical infrastructure in good condition. This includes our bridges airports, waterways, and interstates throughout the Kansas City area. The Heavies have worked hard and have been extremely supportive of improvements to I-70 for many, many years. This stretch of interstate is one of the most critical to our state and one of the most important in our region. On a personal note, as someone who has traveled I-70 frequently for nearly 15 years when I represented this area in Jefferson City, I can speak firsthand about how excited I am for an additional lane across our great state. Our organization is extremely proud and will be for many years as we look back at this historic moment, knowing that our contractors, local men and women from the Kansas City area, led the way to these improvements. And with that, we are extremely grateful and proud of the partnership that we've had with MoDOT over these years. And I want to thank all of you all, of course, for being here today.
Thank you, Kiki. We are so honored by the immense support of the Improve I-70 program has received from all of its partners. That said, this project would absolutely not be possible without the hard work and dedication of the Rodmacher-Eidecker Joint Venture Design Build team. This team is a joint venture between companies local to the Kansas City area. The team includes contractors Rodmacher Brothers Excavating and Eidecker Inc., with their designers Wilson and Company, all working to improve I-70 for the traveling public in Missouri. The team has worked tirelessly to plan and design the upcoming improvements and to get to the point where we are breaking ground today. As construction begins, the team will keep the public updated on traffic impacts and will rely on the citizens in which they serve to help make this a safe work zone during construction. Please join me in welcoming Rachel Rodmacher from the Rodmacher Brothers Excavating.
Good morning, everyone, and on behalf of the Rodmacher-Eidecker Joint Venture team, thanks for being here today to help us kick off this project. We're really honored to get the chance to deliver this for MoDOT and for the communities that will benefit from it. As a local contractor team, we're excited to build something we can all be proud of. But as the work gets underway, I want to pause and talk about safety. These work zones can be dangerous if drivers aren't paying attention. Slowing down and staying alert makes all the difference in keeping our crews safe. Rodmacher and Eidecker are both family-owned businesses. At our companies, you'll often see actual family members working side by side, and even beyond that, our employees truly feel like family. That's why safety is personal for us. When I ask you to slow down in the work zone, I'm really asking you to help us protect our families and our friends. Thanks again for being here. We're ready to get to work and deliver something that will make this community safer and stronger for years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. We wanted to also just throw in, again, to thank and recognize Mo Country for allowing us to celebrate here and to use this facility. So thank you again for that. Before we begin the groundbreaking, I would also like to recognize Representative Terry Thompson, who drove in today from Jeff City. So we would like to recognize him as well. Now I invite our speakers and other elected officials, invited guests, to come back outside with us to gather around the dirt to officially break ground.